For the demo presentation of color healing application, I will talk about what this application is. I will show how it works. Then I will go more into details about data used and some of the features of the TIDB. And at the end, I will mention some values and benefits of using this app. So this is a mental health application that provides users with color visualization based on their emotions. It's based on color psychology, and it should trigger problems such as being under stressful situations, mentally exhausted and strained, or emotionally unavailable. So to get started, user can describe some positive or negative situation or choose from the example list to see immediately how the application works. So here's one prompt that I have, which says that deploy has not went that good. So to detect emotion out of this prompt, application communicates with Emotion Analysis API that basically returns the emotion that is detected. In this case, of course, this is sadness, and I am sad because deploy did not went that good. So in order to get the color visualization, the user first has to get the color that is related to their emotion, which is by clicking on Get Your Colors, application communicates with ChatGPT API and it gets color that is related to this emotion. In this particular situation, the color is blue, and now finally user can get their visualization that is their color visualization that includes the color blue. So the user can, for now, read their meditation. In the future, there will be a text-to-speech option so that they can relax more easily. So this meditation will always include the color visualization with that color for particular current user. So those would be the main functionalities of the app. So to enter the description prompt, to detect emotions, to get the colors, and then finally to get color visualization. I thought it would be interesting for user to have the option to see a list of all prompts and their related emotions entered previously by other users. This list will also include includes the prompt that was entered in this session. So I did enter now this prompt, and it's here in this list. It does need further development in order to make more sense to user, but on a more technical side, this was a chance to use TIDB AI chat to query option. So in order to have this table with this data displayed here, I needed to do a couple of things. I was thinking, in order to have the pagination working, I need to have some kind of pagination data, and I knew I needed to have total items in this table, the number of total items. I also needed to add this field in the table because it didn't exist before. And so to do that, I decided to use the chat to query option. And for example, in order to get the total items, I wrote this prompt: calculate sum of total rows in table sentence. So table sentence is the one with all the prompts. And this is the select query I got. It's pretty simple, but very useful. Another example was when I needed to add the emotion name in the table sentence. So I wrote the prompt, add new column emotion name of type varchar 16 to table sentence. And I got this query. Now this does seem fairly simple, but it does the work because if you're like me, a person who's not using and writing SQL queries on a daily basis, this is definitely time saving, and it saves me out of frustration because I don't have to leave this window and go into other windows and search how to write some query and then get involved into information that I don't need. This is a very useful feature because it keeps you where you have to be and you're able to keep your focus on the things you're working on. Another potential use cases I was thinking about are to get, for example, the emotion that is the most rare or the most often color, or the most often emotion. And the interesting one is to get the most rare emotion. I mean, I would not know how to do this without Googling and additional research, and I would definitely waste quite time on that because I'm not an SQL expert. But I am expert in writing AI prompts, and I've simply write this one: display emotion name that appears most rarely in table sentence, and this is what I got. And if I would run this, I would get the emotion that appears as not that often, and this would be anger and love. So these two emotions are not appearing that often in my database. Seems like my database is balanced. I have also used transaction mechanisms that were useful in situations when I needed to insert or update multiple tables at the same time. So, for example, when application inserts data about color in the table color, it also updates table emotion with that color, and then that data is used in the API call to ChatGPT in order to get this description. This application gives us the ability to use colors as our guiding system in recognizing our emotional state as well as finding solutions to problems we might be experiencing. One could discover helpful insights by interacting with colors. All in all, the application should help you achieve more peaceful mental environment and emotional state. The point is to take your time, observe, and have fun while allowing yourself to explore new things. So take a deep breath and definitely try it out.